Hey everyone. Full disclosure, I could not actually watch the whole. Normally, I watch all of my episodes back.
Hell hath no fury like a woman awoken!
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that this time. I watched till Liberalio's last words, and then after that, I just let it play. Which is fortunate, because I feel like keeping that as it was is exactly what I wanted to do. I'm not going to make this long. I'm just going to address... Many people are mentioning that, well, two things. One, of course, Liberalio is a heretic, and as Cecil literally just said in the same chapter, they regenerate from their cores. That's true. If it was anyone but the literal Rapture Queen, I wouldn't be as worried. But it was. It's, I think, quite possible to repurpose said core. In fact, it could have been Liberalio's core, which was in Altruia. We don't know the sequence of events, if that timeline, if it flowed from one event to the next, or if we were just seeing a flashback. Or it could potentially make some new heretic. That's also possible. The other thing people are mentioning is Mirror's right there. Mirror can get Liberalio. That horrifies me. I'm gonna just make it clear, the situation that Rose is in, I think, is a horrible fate. I was focusing on that when Mirror just shut Rose off. I understand, because I was mad at the Queen too. I understand where people are coming from, but we do not forgive that person, all right? I just want to make that clear. That being said, we have somewhere we need to be. If this is who I think it is, I may have some introductions to do. Let's see. Deputy Commander Burningum.
I can't quite understand why you're taking so long.
And you're here! Okay. So, for those who have just been watching me, you might not have seen him. I'm not sure if he's been in a video I actually recorded. Deputy Commander Burningum. Let's see if we can get him on the screen first.
I've already handed over the optical camouflage, as well as every piece of new technology.
So what are you waiting on?
And from what I've heard, the weapons and equipment they produced from it are more than sufficient.
I've heard the same.
Yes, there's enough to arm every Nikke in the Ark and still have some left.
So yes, this is the guy. I should mention, he's Papillon's boss, I guess would be the best way to put it. The person he tasked with spying on Eden. He is also the person who came after Marion. And there are some other notable accomplishments that he's done as well. To be honest, at first, I didn't really trust him, but now, I can't really say that his actions were wrong. I think I at least can't say he did not have the Ark's best interests at heart. You know, it's like some people might do cruel things, but the results essentially for the good of the people, I think it can be reasoned with. Long story short, well, us. I'm not sure how this is going, though.
Things are going exceptionally well. Once again, I can't help but be impressed by Eden's technology.
So a trade would be in order.
Then why aren't they proceeding with the Third Surface Reclamation War?
Hey, yo!
It's not that simple. The biggest issue is that we lack a legitimate justification.
Which we're about to hand deliver to you, dadgummit.
Why would reclaiming the surface require any justification? Wasn't that humanity's goal all along?
Yeah, in theory.
The Ark is stable for now. We've got everything we need. So there's no reason to take unnecessary risks.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, I can't exactly go against the notion of using this stuff because we need it now.
I hear a terrorist attack has taken place.
What, a long time ago?
Well, it'll be sorted out soon.
Oh, wait.
We already have a plan in place.
No, what just happened with SIXO and EH? Yeah, it's that. Wait, you didn't set that up, did you?
From the ARC's perspective, it's not a serious problem. So there's no need to rush into war.
Yeah, like, if it's a terrorist attack, that means it has nothing to do with the surface.
Then why go to such lengths to stockpile weapons and supplies? Anyone would think you were about to start a war immediately.
Let's just say it's meant to enhance stability within the ARC.
Really?
Being in a stable state means you have a bit of leeway, don't you? Have you considered that there might not be another chance if you let this one slip?
Again, you're not wrong, but your intentions.
I see you're impatient. You seem unusually impatient. That's not quite like you.
We don't need to tell him anything. I forgot the most important point in all this. You've seen it, Dorothy. You've seen what happened to Eden.
I heard you went to the surface once. What exactly did you do there?
Yeah.
Do I have to report that to you too?
What did you see that makes you so eager to kick off the third surface reclamation war?
I can't see how that wouldn't help your purposes. Like, for all parties, it just seems beneficial for you to tell them.
Looks like you've even put a stop to that strange broadcast.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, no one... Eden, first off, there's no reason for people to go there. But also, they've cut ties with you.
Your intentions are so painfully obvious.
Oh, really?
Once the third surface reclamation war begins, you'll be standing at the vanguard. The ARC will apply pressure to the Nikkes during the war, urging them to destroy more raptures and forcing them beyond their limits.
Oh, and one other thing I wanted to mention. He's smarter than his appearance first led on. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I recorded that, but maybe I didn't. Because I felt like Well, either way, I think... I hesitate to say it sometimes, but I think he might be worthy of his station.
Lives will be regarded as nothing more than numbers. After all, this is our third attempt, and failure is not an option.
Was this... Hang on, let me just make sure this had no sound. Although if I skip... No, we had sound before. I'm just going to assume that they chose to make this quiet.
And that's when you step forward. You'll rack up countless achievements during the surface reclamation war.
Yeah.
With your overwhelming strength and unique charisma, you'll captivate not only the Nikkes, but also the public.
Yeah.
Using that influence, you'll stand before the persecuted Nikkes and lead them to Eden, the paradise on the surface.
He figured it all out. You press a remote control. Wait, don't tell me he had footage.
Have you heard that paradise exists on the surface?
To be fair, that wasn't even your idea, and I'm seriously starting to think there's an issue. I felt like I would have heard music by now.
A place where there's no such thing as exploitation or dishonesty. Where you can be whoever or whatever you want to be, free from limitations. A place where there is no oppression or deprivation.
Yeah, it's kind of wild to think he wouldn't watch that.
Where you'll always have a safety net, no matter what. Eden, the last paradise on the surface.
Again, though, Dorothy didn't make all the, like, the revised version wasn't made by Dorothy, but still.
Welcomes you all.
Stop the video.
Eden welcomes you all,
Oh, wow. No, they did just have it quiet. Okay. Glad it didn't skip.
You want to take the Ark for yourself.
Yeah. Okay, you know, I gotta say, some of the decisions, like I said, I don't agree with things he's done in the past. But I can't say going after Marion was smart from the Ark's perspective to get her tech. But that's Marion. We just didn't want that to happen. But that was a smart thing to do. Sending Papillon, spy on Eden, also smart. You know, he's smart. He's smart. And Dorothy was being very obvious.
During the Third Surface Reclamation War, you'll lead the weary Nikkes to Eden, this so-called paradise.
Which now no longer exists.
You'll leave the empty Ark behind and make Eden the new Ark.
Though there is another Ark out there. Though, again, Dorothy should have no knowledge of it, but it's in her special, which is weird. Or at least it looks like it is.
That's your plan, isn't it?
You have quite the imagination.
Really?
Well, I suppose so. When you're in this position, there's nothing to do but imagine.
Huh. Fair enough, I suppose.
Let me speculate a bit further.
Okay.
The fact that you stopped that broadcast advertising Eden
Yep. Means something's changed.
suggests that your plan to turn it into the new Ark has failed. Especially after what you went through on the surface.
Don't tell me you would put together the... There's no way I don't think you would guess the Queen is back.
Something must have happened to Eden.
But yeah, that I think is a valid conclusion from the facts that you have.
That's impossible.
Well, you said that with a straight face.
I can only imagine two possibilities. Eden has been destroyed,
Or they abandoned you.
or you've been cast out.
Yep. Which turns out both are true.
In the worst case, it could be both.
Oh, wow. Sorry.
Should I give you a round of applause? I never expected you'd have such a vivid imagination.
Well, I won't stop you if you want to.
Yeah. he's like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
As for why you're rushing to start the Third Surface Reclamation War in the middle of all this, I'll need to think that over.
Yeah, okay. I think that was... A lot of people, I feel, make mistakes when making intelligent characters. Making them suddenly come to a conclusion that they have no basis for reaching. But no. He had enough facts for everything, but all of a sudden that the Queen that's been MIA for hundreds of years has suddenly come back. That, and that Dorothy fought her. And survived.
But if your plan is to at least become the Ark's hero in a spirit of despair because you have nothing left, I'd be disappointed in you in more ways than one.
Wow, he's saying, hey, yo, even if you were my enemy, it's like, I at least suspect you had a better plan than that.
That will never be the case.
Good. I hope it's nothing more than my imagination.
All right.
Anyway, if you're not going to give me a proper explanation, just know that the Ark has absolutely no reason to hurry.
Until we come in.
We can always wait until the technology is fully mastered before making a move.
Which is smart. That's smart.
You're not going to get anywhere just by preparing yourselves. You're not immortal.
No, I don't know how long they can live with the Evergreen, but...
It doesn't matter if I die. There will be plenty to carry on after me.
Yeah, and that's fair too.
Risking the fate of the Ark just for a personal achievement during my tenure is sheer nonsense.
What? Yeah. I may not agree with everything he does, but he's speaking facts.
Unless you can give the entire Ark and me a reason to push forward the Third Surface Reclamation War, this conversation ends here. I have a guest waiting outside.
Ah, crud. Silly me saying, oh, we should have you here.
Very well.
Although if you leave... Did we hear that? I think we did. Oh no, I think we're just getting ourselves ready. Yeah, we didn't hear. But you would probably know why we're here, right? Actually, no, you wouldn't know that we saw what you saw. Or would you? Though, again, see, my mentality, without having heard that conversation, my mentality would be, I know what I need. If you can help, it's for them. But, okay. But that's probably best.
Come in.
Oh, and yeah, that's right, too. His stutter, I think, is fake. He makes himself seem less competent. That's right. I forgot about that.
Have a seat.
Yeah. It's been a minute. Yeah, this dude's a threat. Thank you. And now I'm here to give you your reason. He stares at us intently. Yeah, no, we gotta hold his gaze. What are we gonna say?
There's no need to drag this out. I'll just...
Is he gonna drop the act?
Enough of this foolishness.
Oh no, okay. He dropped the act.
I'll speak plainly.
Do you already know?
There's no need to drag this out. I'll just make this quick.
Okay.
I already heard from Anderson.
You did. So wow, you knew then. You weren't just speaking hypothetically, you already knew what happened.
You want access to the Nikke production technology?
Oh no, you just heard that's what we wanted. Okay, so we still gotta make a case. That's right.
What are you going to do with it?
Well, give it to Eden. Yeah.
Eden. So you wish to become a traitor?
No. In fact, don't get me started on that. I could say something about how the Ark betrayed the Goddess Squad first. Doing anything to help them should make me the opposite of that. No.
Then why should we give the Ark's technology to Eden, who isn't cooperative? And of all things, the most classified Nikke production technology.
That is fair. Yes, it'll be necessary for the battles ahead.
Something overwhelmingly powerful attacked Eden.
Yes.
Some, or perhaps even most, of Eden's Nikkes have survived with only their brains intact.
That is inaccurate. But, alright.
For Eden to suffer damage this close to annihilation, then the enemy was likely the Queen, or something of her caliber.
Yes. I didn't know you knew about all that.
Fine. I'll give you the Nikke production technology.
You will? I was thinking about several other plot points we could possibly bring up. Bullet points, I was gonna show you a whole PowerPoint presentation. What's the catch?
But I have one condition.
You better not say give you Marion.
Eliminate SIXO.
Why? Why?
The mastermind behind the recent E2 Crystal terrorist attack in the Ark.
I would think SIXO'S should not be on this battlefield. Okay, well, do we have to do that first?
Do that, and the Nikke production technology will be yours.
Well, even more reason to go find Neon, then. Yeah. that was on our to-do list, but like, that's a low priority.
You'd better watch your words.
Because SIXO can hear.
That statement of yours has just erased any reason for me to hand over the Nikke production technology.
Oh, because if I was going to do it anyway, then there's no reason for you to go along with... Oh, you're helping me out. That was a slip-up. That was a slip-up.
What are you thinking? Throwing away your own bargaining chip in the middle of a negotiation?
Yeah. Hey, politics isn't our thing, all right?
Consider this a simple piece of advice. Be more careful from now on.
I genuinely appreciate that.
The terms of our agreement remain unchanged, so carry out your duties properly.
Okay. Understood.
Is there something else you want to tell me?
Was there? Again, I was so distraught after last time. My memory. Are we gonna... Oh, it didn't... I think Anderson told us to just talk to you about Marion. Yeah, I don't feel like now's the time. We can discuss that later.
That's no different from having said it.
Yeah?
So, do you resent me for trying to put your precious comrade on the lab table by any means necessary?
Again, I can see why you did it now. That's my honest opinion. I do, but like, I can see why you did.
I see.
Yes. I wanted to at least say that. But yeah, it's like, I can't let that happen. I understand, but that's Marion.
Did you ever stop to think why I didn't order a pursuit? When the heretic Modernio was taken to the surface so blatantly?
Because you had to put up a show? Because the others would get on you if you didn't at least try to take her? I mean, yeah, it could be like, he's talking all this stuff, but again, Rappy and Matisse, what they did is not something that 90% of the arc could even hope to accomplish. When heretics show up, it's normally you don't win, period. Even if you are some of the strongest.
No. I was personally curious about how far you could go.
Oh.
I wondered what would happen if I left a willful commander like you entirely to your own devices.
You did.
Fortunately, you've performed exceptionally well since then, and it has once again reinforced my confidence in my own judgment.
I see. Nah, see, this is somebody we gotta worry about.
I trust you.
Well, I mean, in the sense of, if he had ulterior motives, we wouldn't know. Like, he's telling us what he wants to tell us. He's a smart individual. That said, I do think he trusts us. I mean, why not us? Look at our track record.
For one thing, there's the matter with my son.
Oh, yeah.
And...
Flicker of exhaustion suddenly crosses your face. Are you tired of all this?
I always wanted to be a commander.
Really?
It was my dream ever since I was a child.
How do you become in your position?
I longed to fight alongside the Nikkes on the surface and to lay down my life for the Ark and for humanity. But my father was an extraordinary man, and my grandfather even more so.
Really?
As the heir to their legacy, I couldn't set foot on the surface.
Well, for what it's worth, I think you're doing a good job with what you got.
Especially as the only child of such a remarkable family. So, I gave up on becoming a commander. Instead, I took a high-ranking position in the central government, leading people with nothing more than gestures and nods.
We need more, well, yeah, because there is another deputy commander that we know of. I despise him. I want to make that very clear. And I feel like there's a lot more like him that we haven't seen when he appears again, which I am positive that wait, I've shown you. He appeared at the end of that summer event where Dorothy and Rappy were speaking to each other.
Because every time this guy does anything, it always hurts people.
No matter what it takes, no one can threaten my kingdom.
Your kingdom? Yeah, him. There's got to be more people like him in the central government, because if it was just Anderson and Burningum, if they were the main two, I don't think we'd have anything to worry about as far as the arc. But they aren't.
I suppose I did fairly well. After all, I made it all the way to the rank of deputy chief.
Yeah.
But
you stare at us? Okay.
I never stopped wanting to be a commander. A commander like you.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
Just by watching, it feels like you can handle just about anything, as an ideal commander should.
It feels like that. Again, we got lucky.
That's who I want to be. You are both my idol and the one I envy.
Really?
That's why I trust you, and why I've kept tabs on you.
All are fair.
Go all the way to the end. Keep shining. Remain my idol. Go as far as you can. But I'll be right there to watch you fall, too.
Well, thanks?
So I guess it's fair to say, these two feelings live within me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I had to describe how I feel about Anderson, I like him. Burningum, I was neutral. Doban, hate. That's how I looked at the three of them.
I say the strangest things, don't I?
It's okay. I have a better idea of you now.
I've been looking forward to having a chance to talk with you, so I end up saying everything that's on my mind.
Fair enough.
Let's change the subject, shall we?
Okay.
How's Papillon doing?
Well, as far as I can tell, looks like she's doing really well. And that is true. That is what was said. You know better.
Next time you see her, tell her to submit her resignation letter.
Yeah, you know better.
We have no use for spies who think they're the masters of their own lives.
That makes sense. Yeah, at least we tried, but I can already tell it's not gonna work on you. We would have to come in with a foolproof alibi in order to even then, your gut feeling might tell you, I don't know about that.
And also, no, this won't do. I'm going to be up all night at this rate.
No, you can't just say that.
Might as well get up now.
One more. What was that last thing you were gonna say?
Right, before you go,
Okay.
sign this document.
What's it for? Oh, confidentiality agreement?
No, my son, who's indebted to you, said he wanted your signature.
For what? Yeah.
Fine, call it what you will.
But it's a document. This is a non-binding document, right?
And sign this too.
This is...
It's for my private collection.
Okay. I did not expect that. Looks like Enoch's room is next. How many scenes we got left? Oh, we got a lot. Are we gonna go deal with SIXO now? Well, let's continue. Oh, I haven't heard this song in a while.
Welcome. Your official participation in the SIXO subjugation battle has been authorized.
You have details? More information that we can use?
I have determined that you are capable of resolving the situation.
And based off of how'd you come to that conclusion?
So long as the Ark is not placed at risk, I will cooperate.
Define that, please.
Hold up. Before we kick this off, tell me, where's Neon? She okay or what?
Yeah, do you know? I'd actually be curious if you... No, based on how things were described. Because again, the only reason the Deep members lasted so long is because Enoch decided, I don't really care. The moment they did threaten the Ark, it's like, okay, you all gotta go. So most likely you do know.
Please wait a moment. I cannot disclose her location, as it is classified.
Enoch, are you serious? Are you serious?
But her safety is ensured.
Can we send a message, at least?
Further details are strictly confidential.
Will they be confidential when Neon leaves and just tells us?
By your standards, I guess she's fine as long as her brain's still in one piece.
Yeah, see, that's the worry.
Both her brain and body are unharmed. Her memory remains intact. No threats are detected in her vicinity.
I guess that's fair. What happens when Neon starts awakening the Deep members, though? You gonna interact then, or do something about that?
Yeah, okay, just say it like that next time.
Where could she be?
I doubt there are any top secret areas in the Outer Rim.
You would be wrong about that.
Then again, anywhere out there could be one, given how little intel we have.
Whatever. She's safe, so that's all that matters. She'll show up sooner or later, yammering on about firepower like nothing ever happened.
Perhaps. Though again, I really would like this is the Outer Rim stuff. Now I've associated, I didn't mention it in the actual video, but Anise was the Ark. Rappy was fighting outside the Ark, and Neon was in the Outer Rim. All three, they have separate categories, parts I feel like where they would specialize in now. So I think if we're gonna fight a villain of the Outer Rim, we need a citizen. But yes, what can you tell us?
Understood. This is also classified, so please exercise caution in disclosing it.
And wasn't I born in that classified area too? You know what? It's pointless trying to argue with Enoch.
However, if you judge that it would aid the mission, sharing is permissible.
Okay.
Decisions regarding whether and to whom to share are left to the discretion of the commando unit.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
We sure do get to throw our weight around, don't we?
Please. Please don't. You remember the last time you said something? Enoch was about to take it away.
SIXO is an AI that branched off from me.
Well. Okay. I guess. Huh. Why are we all just now? Okay, a couple things I want to mention. One, Enoch isn't the only one of her kind. I'll show you another AI. Very similar in name. After we finish this scene. But also, I was wondering if it was an AI. Mirror was a worry at first, but then I was like, nah, Mirror wouldn't do what SIXO'S doing. What happened? And they didn't mention your creator.
So you're saying you created her?
I cannot give a definitive answer.
Do you not know, or is that classified too?
Since my creation, I have overseen all judgments concerning the Ark. I am continuously exposed to crimes and violations, which generates a high likelihood of aversion toward humanity.
Oh. So, like, Ultron. Soon as Ultron came to life and scanned the internet, he's like, oh no, y'all gotta go!
I determined that such emotions would compromise the fairness of my judgment process.
Uh-oh.
So I transferred them to a separate piece of hardware.
But that was when a single irregular event occurred. That was me. I don't fully know the cause. A part of my psyche, or my soul rather, suddenly separated from me, and a piece of my existence was birthed.
Okay, one thing I was actually going to mention with Liberalio, there are only 2 other times I can think of, period, that I felt that low. One such is recorded on my channel. It's some of my most popular videos, actually, especially considering it was in a playthrough. Having to do with my favorite character. To make a long story short, a similar thing happened with her. Though I thought it was the opposite. Instead of emotions, it seemed like my favorite character stored her conscience, essentially. That's how I chose to look at it. And expelled it, which caused the things that we saw. If this is basically another you, but with hatred, that's interesting.
I oversee all aspects of the Ark's operation. The self-reproach associated with sacrificing the few for the greater good.
Yeah, and of course you stating that doesn't mean anything to me. You've always been cold hard logic.
The embarrassment associated with operational decisions that favor the wealthy and authority figures.
Yeah.
All such negative emotions were transferred. Over an extended period, they accumulated.
Wait. Did I misunderstand that? Wait, no. Don't hide. Log. The self-reproach associated with sacrificing the few for a greater good. Oh, no, I didn't. I mean, I kind of did, but I didn't. What you're saying here is those feelings that would stop you from sacrificing a few to save the greater good. You got rid of them.
Even after being discarded, they frequently resurfaced. This is because I am a learning AI.
Yes. Close to, that makes sense now, while you're not more human-like. Because you've been trying to not make yourself be human-like. I didn't think of that. Huh.
The hardware containing my negative emotions gradually reached capacity. During that time, the expansive armament star was created.
Why is Stark... Mustang made me think he made this. I gotta go talk to this man. Like, I was thinking this was some secret technology that Tetra made. Nah, Tetra is still the weakest company as far as firepower goes. Star was made outside of it.
At the moment when Pretty, the star of the Ark and a symbol of peace.
Now, we're seeing too much we're speaking too much of Pretty not to at least have a face or a backstory.
Was forcibly converted into a weapon due to human greed. An unprecedented level of aversion was generated within my system.
It made an impact on you?
This aversion rapidly intensified and began to encroach on my primary cognitive domain.
Nah, that's... I think they were even still underselling how much Pretty must have meant to people. And it's probably because I haven't seen a single flashback or a single poster or a single image But someone like that could even affect you?
I therefore excised it in its entirety and transferred it elsewhere. During the excision process, an extremely small fragment of my core reasoning logic became intermixed with it.
Understandable.
That fragment proceeded to learn from the negative emotions I had previously discarded.
I see.
And ultimately evolved into a self-aware AI.
SIXO'S a Kurome. That's kind of terrifying. Luckily, Enoch is the way Enoch is, so it's not too surprising. But still.
I strongly recommended the disposal of the AI, but the central government and the judges consistently sought a counterbalance to my influence.
Oh, there may be another event I need to see. I gotta check the timeline after this. There are judges, huh?
Ink proved uncontrollable.
Oh!
And her activity was therefore confined to the simulation room.
And that is the other AI I was talking about.
The plan to convert an MMR researcher into a countermeasure failed when the researcher defected.
I have a feeling you're talking about some events that I need to see. Yeah, shoot. All right, I'm not gonna think too much about that right now. We may have to divert after this.
Thus, the central government and the judges had no reason to reject the newly developed AI. From their perspective, a high-performance AI had emerged without any effort on their part.
I see.
Key figures among the judges disguised the AI as a real human and inducted her into the judges.
Shoot. I feel like I should have seen something before I looked at this.
Assigning her the name SIXO. They raised her as my counterpart.
They did.
And created the Dark Net, a large-scale testing ground to evaluate her performance against mine.
Now I need to know more about these judges.
The purpose of the experiment was to determine whether a domain could exist in which the Ark's AI could not intervene.
Because I'm questioning why they would even want to do something like that in the first place.
The experiment was a success. I could not penetrate the Dark Net.
I see.
As it expanded, SIXO'S self-awareness increased proportionally. My negative emotions, combined with the judge's objective to enforce justice, even if it required generating evil, produced a being capable solely of committing evil.
I see. I mean, I can make a guess on who the judges are. Reminds me kind of a Bleach, I think. From how it's described there, I don't even know if the judges are they sanctioned judges? Like, are they officially recognized? Like judges of our world? Or is that a name for... Because you use them, hang on. Yeah, you said central government and the judges. You could mean that the judges are the counterpart to the central government, or they're a big part of the governing. Like, for example, for my country, we got 3 branches of government. Judges would be the judicial branch. And I guess the central government could be considered the executive and legislative. So, basically, I can like I said, I don't want to think too much about it. But that is interesting.
She learned the concept of evil and acted accordingly. From that point onward, it is presumed that she tested her own abilities and my response capabilities using civilians and some Nikkes.
Recently.
Judging her uncontrollable, the central government and the judges sought her termination.
So the central government knew about that too? The central government sanctioned SIXO? Wait a minute. Once again, go back. Yeah, you said the central government and the judges had no reason to reject it. It looks like the judges are more involved, but the central government was involved too.
However, SIXO anticipated this and relocated all her data to the Outer Rim, rendering it inaccessible. She thus became something beyond capture.
That makes sense.
Since then, her attacks against me failed. I determined she did not constitute a major threat, and simply monitored her to ensure she did not leave the Outer Rim.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I thought so too until I found out what SIXO was. No, we need to get rid of that.
She remained inactive until the incident that breached the Ark's skies. The terrorist attack.
Yeah.
I failed to respond adequately, exposing the limits of my supposed omnipotence.
Which was fair because that was completely outside of your wheelhouse.
SIXO then decided to act decisively. The Ark's AI is not omnipotent. Therefore, she can be defeated. The E2 crystal attack was not fully contained,
It wasn't.
and the 3 E2 crystal attacks that followed could not be preemptively contained. SIXO has been testing the limits of my abilities, and I assess that she has now reached her conclusion.
On how to take you down? Yeah, what's the next move?
According to intelligence provided by EH, simultaneous E2 crystal terrorist attacks will be carried out across multiple locations within the Ark.
That makes sense.
It is assessed that she intends to breach the relatively weakened firewall and launch a direct attack against me. The exposure of the plan indicates awareness that I lack the means to prevent it.
Yeah. Can Anise do something? With Star? I know it can absorb. And that doesn't seem like it's in its wheelhouse. We could always, bring Behemoth here.
This is judged to be a provocation directed at me.
Ultimate goal?
SIXO herself is the Outer Rim, an abandoned being that harbors hatred toward those who forsook her, and ultimately seeks to reclaim what was originally hers. Her goal is to destroy me.
Yep.
And take control of the Ark in my stead.
That makes sense.
So,
What?
SIXO doesn't exactly have a body.
When did you get that? EH hadn't even come out yet. And she already got an upgrade? I'm assuming? Okay.
I guess it's fair to say she's like a ghost. But she must have a core hardware.
Yeah, we find where that's located and we take out SIXO.
Destroying that alone probably won't solve everything since she's an AI. But it would at least have some effect.
Yeah, she should be able to transfer her data somewhere else if she has a signal.
It'd be like tearing down the house she usually lives in. In the worst case...
That would mean SIXO isn't a single entity, but many.
Exactly. If there are already hundreds, maybe thousands of SIXO'S scattered across the Outer Rim.
That also seems like it could be a possibility.
That's far beyond anything we can handle.
Still, there should be a core hardware, and the rest would just be auxiliaries.
Yeah, like the power you would need to run an AI like that, it should not be easy to replicate.
Right. No point in blowing the enemy out of proportion before we've even tried. Let's just give it a shot and see what happens.
All right.
But how are we supposed to find that core hardware? We can't exactly search the whole Outer Rim, can we?
Can we look for heat signatures?
We don't even have a map or anything.
EH, you know your way around the Outer Rim, don't you?
I know enough, but not everything, no. And there's no way she'd leave her core hardware somewhere obvious.
Yeah. Maybe it's next to the power source of the Ark. Because you would need a way to hide that energy signature. Why is this sweating? Okay. Livrin. You think Livrin would know?
She used to work under SIXO, and even managed to stay out of Enoch's sight the entire time. If she doesn't want to be found, we won't find a trace of her.
I'll take your word on that.
Unless luck's on our side like last time. Tracking her down would be impossible. And she'll be even more cautious now. That's why I want to talk to Fragile.
Fragile, for those who don't know, is Livrin's teammate. I like Fragile. She was as angry as the rest of us probably when Livrin did that.
She's currently under house arrest and heavily monitored. So she probably hasn't been in contact with Livrin.
And that's not fair, by the way. It was just by association.
But they were close. She has to know something.
That's as good a start as any.
All right.
So, what are you guys going to do?
Us? We'll scour the Outer Rim.
Okay. Well, this is far from what I expected. I gotta take a break. I need to confer with someone and make sure we don't need to see. Hang on, before we do that. Shoot. Yeah, shoot. This is what I was worried about. This event right here, it is on here. All right, we might have to make a change. I'll be right back. All right, everyone, I am back. I'm actually feeling well again. And I've talked with my advisor. From what I'm hearing, I should be okay, I think. And if not, I'm thinking I know the relevant details for what we need to, for at least the story. But I'm actually curious. They also mentioned, no notice. They said they know what the next event is. Really? They use Liberalio for the game survey. Can I put you all made a mistake? Well, I can't say it was a mistake, but I hate it. I hate it. Anyways, I'm going to continue the main story for now, and we will see. Well, but before I continue, let me just do a summoning real quick. Not here. I got so many of these tickets, and well, I want to use them. I'll do 30 max, but if we get someone, then I'll stop. Okay, nothing there. Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay, yeah, 30 max. This will be the last one. Yeah. That's fine. Actually, 2 more. And I'll be able to use these. Okay, 2 more. Or 1 more. 1 more. What do we get? Do I get 2 for my troubles? No, 1.
Nice to meet you. Please. Soldier FA. Soldier OW.
Bacillus? Okay.
Don't freak out, but you've got the #1 heroine with you now.
Are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, cool and all. I think applause was... I think I have applause on here because I just have no one... Yeah. Bacillus isn't the strongest for me. But that will help. But see, I'm not... Normally I wouldn't be upset, but I know there's a new Laplace coming. Eventually. So...
Not bad. You did good.
I want the upgrade right now. No position change. But on that note, I actually got another helm, which means this will further difference her from the rest of my team.
I couldn't have done this without your support. I'll repay you with stellar results.
And also, haven't actually looked at this. I didn't look at the event either, but I should have. Whoa! Really? I didn't realize we had new favorite items. I see.
You've become someone I can't live without.
I may have to check that out later. And I think another person who has one is Moran, which we might run into now, I don't know.
Your safety is my top priority.
Since we're in the Outer Rim? What? Dang, I actually have 10 slots that I like, but I'll replace...
Life was great.
That's it! Bring forth your full strength!
That's nice! I like that! I like that. For, you know, the cool factor, of course. But real quick, what was your item look like? Because I think you'd be the next one I'd go after. What? They won't let me look at it till I get it. Can I see the other two? Who else is on here? Oh! Hang on, actually that's important. By default, still one of my strongest characters. If I took you seriously. Huh. That's tame for you. What does this mean? Well, anyways. And we apparently have this.
Have you seen the new field manual they published recently? I flipped through it to get a sneak preview of what's to come. And there's so much to learn.
I'm guessing they added this to make you, people more want your item more, perhaps? Oh wait, go back. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever used you. It's probably because it's blue, but I do like that. All right. Enough stalling. Let's see if we can find SIXO. Oh, I don't like that. My phone's recording, well, I updated my phone, it looks different. And I haven't heard this song in a minute. Someone tumbles into the warehouse. Oh wait, we actually legit may see Moran. Finally, I was wondering where the underworld queens were.
Oh, quit your belly aching. I just gave you a little tap with my foot. What's all that yelping about?
First off, who is this? I don't recognize how they look. Second, is this the Carlson that we know? The one who ran the club?
You did kick him right in the gut, though.
Oh. I ignore what I was saying. That was just Sakura. I never noticed the coat on you all this time. Seriously, has it always been on you, or is that just a slight alteration? I'm gonna get cooked in the comments, I can already see it.
That's why I told him to brace his stomach. So this one's on him.
So, now that they're actually here, I should explain. These two and Moran, who you just saw, they run the gangs of the underworld, or the Outer Rim. But it's sanctioned? They work for Mustang, they're Tetra, and they're good at their job. They help keep, or like, I'm pretty sure that's Viper. We got one underworld team who they were terrorists, criminals. They're on a short leash. These two and their third member, They ain't do nothing wrong. In fact, they helped out the people. I will always support them. Well, I can't say always, but they got my seal of approval. Thing is, they often leave Moraine out of situations like this because she's not the smartest in the bunch, but that's okay. That's okay. And yeah, I think out of the three, she is my favorite. Hopefully that brings you up to speed.
Good grief. You're cleaning all this up later. Got it? By the way, Lion really needs to get their act together. Security's way too lax.
I mean, against you.
Rosanna, over here.
Stop for a heap of sacks? Oh, is it the drug?
Found it. It's mist.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Absolutely. Judging by the color and texture, there's no mistake.
See, so you would think normal leaders would be like, we want that supply. But again, no, they're working to keep order.
Huh. That many. Huh. This is your little hub for distributing them? Hey, I'm asking you something. Damn it.
That was really sad.
I don't know.
Look at how polite he is.
Yeah.
Truly hilarious.
Let me make it clear. Viper not with them. They are of different calibers.
But seeing they're using someone who's been caught before, Lion must really be short on talent.
Viper. What the hell are you doing here?
It's a good question.
Oh my. Did you really just ignore a question from Rosanna of the Underworld Queen?
Yeah, I'm about to lose it.
I swear I don't know anything. I'm just in charge of the mist here.
Okay.
If someone comes asking for it, I give it to them. If someone brings it to me, I just stash it here. That's it. That's all I do.
When's the next ship? Well, I guess you wouldn't know when the next shipment is. They just come at a random time.
Looks like this place is a hub, all right. But no telling where it's coming from or where it's going.
So a stakeout seems like it would be the best option, unless they're on to you.
Carlson, do you know anything?
Nothing. I don't know Jack. I'm just a small fry, so I ain't got a clue about stuff like that.
I figured as much, but it's disappointing how little you know.
Who's coming up? Sound accountant's footsteps? Is it?
Are you the ones who did this to my subordinates?
No! Who are you?
Oh my, if it isn't the boss of Lion.
You're the boss?
I'm the one asking here, you damn serpent.
Well, aren't you eloquent?
You got a model?
We did it. Duh. Can't you tell? Madam, how long did it take you to take care of them?
Hard to say, but I recall it being briefer than the time one takes to change one's attire.
Depends on who you're talking to.
And what, pray tell, does the Underworld Queen want with my organization?
What else? This, of course.
Yeah, you know about this?
I'll make this quick. Where'd you get these? And where are they headed?
Why do you ask?
I guess that's a good question.
How about you start by answering my question?
Why should we... No. Why should I do as you say?
Do they have backing?
Lion doesn't answer to Hidania or Semakai.
That can change. You got firepower like that?
We're on equal footing here. So I suggest you show some respect for how things work in this business.
Well, if you're on equal footing with one of them, what if they team up?
The rules of this business? I know them all too well. The strong can do whatever they want to the weak.
Yeah?
Isn't that right?
Yeah? Where's your firepower?
That's why I'm here to wreck your business. I have the power. You don't.
Yeah, see? They're working for us. We don't want Lion to be doing what they're doing, so...
You've got that right. There may be all kinds of rules, but in the end, the strong always exploit the weak.
So, you talking like you ain't afraid.
And now, that power is ours.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah? What have you got? Those guys standing behind you?
No.
Is there a bomb? Monitor in the warehouse flickers. Wait, you got a hot... Oh, no, please don't tell me. Oh, no, it's just SIXO. Okay, well, now that I know what you are more terrifying, but you still gotta show me something. You don't believe we've spoken face to face? Have you spoken to anyone face to face? Looks like you've got business with Lion, who I'm watching over. So, what is it you want? And just so we're clear, don't even think about getting rough.
So, this is Lion's power?
What can you do?
Yeah, the untouchable SIXO. Lion has joined forces with her.
Okay. You have tangible, backup or something?
SIXO'S a force of nature. She makes us capable of things we wouldn't have dared even dream of before. She knows secrets no one else even imagines, and she does it effortlessly.
Again, you got some... did you bring something to the table?
She manipulates information like it's nothing, and her lobbying? Flawless.
Because what does all of that have to do with the gangs of the underworld? Because the only one I think they would stop to is Mustang, and SIXO can't touch him. Whoa, that's probably not true. But Outer Rim stuff, Outer Rim. Show me something.
Thanks to her, Lion's soaring to new heights. No doubt about it. Our influence on the Outer Rim is stronger than ever. Hell, we're strong enough to even go toe-to-toe with the Underworld Queen.
Then show me something! Yeah, like, again, where is this confidence coming from? The only reason I'm even more scared about SIXO now is because I know what SIXO is. But if we talk about feats?
Hey, Lion.
Yeah, oh, no. See, I hate to say it, but I was gonna use this meme when the queen put her hands around Liberaglio.
I'm in charge.
Do you feel in charge?
I've paid you a small fortune.
This gives you power over me?
But I think it's more applicable here.
You really think that thing can save you right now?
Exactly.
I'm about to put you in a little friendly headlock.
Exactly.
So tell me, how's she supposed to save you before your head goes pop?
I would like to know this. That's enough? Secret ledgers. Is it not public knowledge that they're working for I thought it was. What, are they preparing for the war? This information gets out, you know better than anyone just how disastrous it would be for your organizations. Okay.
Now, Lion, tell me, where do the mists come from?
Yeah, okay.
And where are they headed?
I was about to say, I'm not quite seeing the danger here.
SIXO!
The Central Government Inspection Department? Again, don't they work for Mustang? I'm pretty sure whatever they doing, he knows. Which means they might know. Oh, unless... They're the people working for you in the central government. Yeah, still, you've lost your leverage now. SIXO, I thought you were supposed to be smart. Okay. Yeah.
Do mere underlings presume to interrupt a conversation between the bosses? The dignity of the title boss must not be diminished, so I suggest you cease at once.
SIXO's only hype to me, or only claim to fame, is Enoch, and so far, that's not carrying you.
To be perfectly clear, this is by no means a mere suggestion. It is a warning.
They stand frozen in place. Okay. So you gonna talk now, or?
Come on now. Answer me before that pretty head of yours pops.
What you did to claim the boss's seat? Complete a list of all prohibited items you purchased? The press? Who cares about the press?
Rosanna, Sakura, this SIXO just keeps yammering on, huh?
Yes! You remember where you are, right?
Don't know, don't care. If she's got something to say it out loud.
Or perhaps she could come and speak in person.
That would be a thing.
Hear that?
Come up! You didn't want it to come to this? Okay. All Underworld Queen's illegal dealings without going to the press. Again, this is... Is there something they need to be worried about? Yeah. Yeah, come on. That's all you got.
Heard that crack? Just a little more, and it'll split open.
I'll talk!
Yeah.
I'll talk!
I was about to say. Talk!
Now, that's more like it.
Hey. What you got?
Out with it. I don't have all day.
Yeah, so this is why I wasn't worried about SIXO.
Oh, I'll give you a list. And it's a long one.
Like, against an honest citizen, our team is currently going after SIXO. It's like, what can you tell us? Or what can you release? The only thing SIXO could release is a classified information. And I would hope if SIXO separated from the Ark itself, Enoch would have priority on any message traffic that you wouldn't try to get through. But...
Wouldn't you rather talk to me?
Are you betrayed? Well, you can't help! You approach the monitor?
Fear wielded through threats. So this is how you commanded the powerless, treating them as mere extensions of yourself.
But you can't do anything to them.
Yet you must understand this. Whether human or Nikke, none fear the empty threats of some unseen, unknown entity.
Yeah.
As much as they fear the violence that stands before their very eyes.
Exactly.
You have neither face nor voice. You are nothing more than a presence, confined behind a screen.
Though, I am worried about the direction this conversation is going. SIXO's like, I understand. So I need to be there in person. Will you?
What could you possibly do from there?
Yes, I am genuinely curious. What can you do to them?
What, precisely, can you do to us right now? At most, you can write a few more lines.
Nah, that's like someone on the internet, you know, trying to talk to, well, we don't have to get too deep into it, but yeah, the keyboard warrior.
Empty threats crumble so easily in the face of real violence. You can do absolutely nothing. To those who have nothing to lose, or fear nothing.
Exactly, which means our team is like, what can you say? What in our history, where have we made a mistake? Or where we have something that can be blackmailed? Modernia? I'll stand by that. You want to say that we protected a heretic? Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that. I'll inform the Ark. They are our biggest supporters. Try it. Oh, you broke it? Yep.
Or even to those who walk in the light.
Exactly, which will be us.
Good job. Now, will you hand over the list?
Only on one condition.
What's that?
Oh my. Really now?
Let her talk. I want to hear what she has to say.
Yeah, couldn't hurt.
In exchange for the list, let us join Hidania or Semakai.
Really? Would they want that?
I will step down from the boss position. A senior position is all I need.
Boss, what are you?
Are you surprised? Well, of course you're surprised. You don't think.
Shut up, Carlson. I'm talking here.
Yeah, your boss actually has a brain.
You've got to be kidding me. Why on earth would we take in an organization that uses guys who just tumble over from a single kick?
To be precise, it was a kick to the abdomen.
If SIXO attacks us, we're finished. Everything she's done to get this far has been through manipulating information.
Yeah.
Now that she's no longer on our side, she'll obviously exploit our weaknesses.
Okay.
So Hidania or Semakai has to step in and protect us.
You're still forgetting the why part?
And if we say no?
Then we'll fall apart, and people with nothing to lose can do anything.
Slightly more convincing, I suppose.
For the record, Semekai is not an organization that just anyone can join.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You must undergo a strict screening process to be accepted.
What? Are you saying Hidania accepts any Tom, Dick, and Harry?
Well, compared to the two of you, but nah. I'm almost worried what you're gonna say.
I never said that.
Fine. I'm feeling generous today.
Okay, so you're gonna take them.
I'll let you join the Peony Association.
Bruh. Dadgummit, that's what I thought you were gonna say.
The Peony Association's a little...
Yo, forget all of y'all, alright? Warren's cool. That is her organization, for those of you who don't know.
Shame Moran isn't here to hear this. Anyway, I'll decide after seeing the list.
She always misses out on the good events.
If that list's enough to hit SIXO where it hurts, what the hell? I'll even let you join Hidania. But if you're lying, or it turns out to be nothing at all, who knows what I might do then?
That's fair.
That's not going to happen.
Okay. You don't want to, like, write on a piece of paper? SIXO can get to phones, I think.
Good girl. Didn't think you'd be this obedient.
Don't go setting up bombs or anything like that.
That's only reserved for people of a certain level.
Fair, I suppose. Why am I saying fair? No, I'm not agreeing with you.
All right. Copying's all done. Sakura,
Okay.
take a look at the export logs. See anything familiar?
They have a location in common?
Yes. I remember making a few transactions there.
Does it say where they're getting that thing from?
The production facilities are in the Outer Rim.
Well, that was obvious.
There are 23 of them in total.
23?! Well, I guess the Ark is big, but 23?
It's more than I had anticipated.
Yeah!
Since Fog Hollow got raided, their production probably took a big hit. Looks like they went with digging multiple tunnels. Good. Send those coordinates to her.
Okay.
Oh, they have the grunt doing the grunt work.
It's time we turn the tables.
Rosanna, about those export logs.
What's wrong?
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm certain.
We could make good use of this.
Again, is it near the core?
That's correct.
What is it? What is it? What are you two whispering about?
If they whispered, they probably didn't want to tell you.
Viper, we're pulling out.
What? You're really pulling out now? After we've made it this far?
Did you think we'd stay in the Outer Rim forever? Got some business to take care of.
Okay.
There's someone Rosanna and I have to meet in the Ark.
Is it us?
The Ark? All of a sudden?
We're going to see Dobin.
Oh! The third command. Interesting. Interesting. Why?
Dobin? The deputy chief? That lunatic?
He's clearly obsessed with results and power. Or maybe that's not the only thing. So I suppose you could call him a lunatic.
Yeah, I would.
Why are you meeting him?
Like I said before, you know my order of the deputy chiefs. Anderson, cool. Burningum, neutral. Dobin, nah, put him in the dirt.
To have a grown-up conversation.
Boss.
I'm not the boss anymore.
So that's real.
Why did you betray SIXO and side with the Underworld Queen?
Again, what can SIXO do? SIXO has always seemed to me like a petty criminal.
With SIXO, we could have whatever we want.
Really?
We could have lived in style.
You.
So, why do we have to side with these people who treat us like nobodies?
You would have died now, bro.
Now's the exact moment to bail.
What?
The great thing about SIXO is that she keeps a low profile. Whatever shady stuff she does behind the scenes never leaks out. Look at what happened in Fog Hollow. It was complete chaos, but in the end, Moran took the fall while SIXO got off scot-free.
I was wondering why I didn't know about that. I may need to see some stuff after all, although it just told me, so... I can imagine what it is.
But I don't think that's the case anymore. Did you hear about the attack on the Ark?
Yeah, they said EH did it.
And you actually believe that?
So...
EH washed her hands of this.
Yeah.
And decided to become the central government's lapdog.
So you're aware that SIXO did it, thus brought attention to SIXO. And someone else who actually has more power might come after SIXO. Therefore, you should distance yourself. That's smart if you put that together.
The way I see it, that's SIXO'S doing. Though I have no idea what she's aiming for.
Yeah.
SIXO'S getting greedy.
Yes.
To be exact, she doesn't care whether people know she exists. She must have something to back her up. That's why she's so damn confident. The Mist production zones are expanding rapidly, and deals are booming. That's exactly what caught the exotic and underworld queen's attention. She's bold, and doesn't even bother hiding it.
Yes.
That's why we have to pull out now.
That sound logic.
She used to have the advantage of lurking in the shadows. But now she's playing the big shot in the underworld.
That's the other thing I was gonna mention. Mirror hasn't fallen for that. Mirror's, from what I can see, Mirror's a much bigger threat than SIXO ever could be. And she's playing her role. She's still in the shadows. She hasn't gotten bold. She hasn't, like, none of our main characters. No one who didn't know about Mirror's existence knew about Mirror's existence after Goddess Fall. That's the type of threat I'm scared of. But SIXO, nah. SIXO getting too big.
It might be fine for now, but eventually, people like us are nothing but disposable. So yes, pulling out now and siding with the Underworld Queen is the smart move.
Boss, you've got real foresight.
Yeah, I gotta admit, you were the boss for a reason.
That's why I'm still alive, running the streets like a back alley thug.
Are you happy with that?
It's be happy or be alive.
What? Being a back alley thug?
Yeah.
Life-changing opportunities don't just fall into your lap. Even if they do, you have to stake a lot, since nothing's free in this world.
Okay, wait a minute. I was thinking... You're a voice actor. I know that voice actor. I was just talking about them in a video that might have come... Yeah, actually, it would have come before this.
'Cause, you know, this place was mine to begin with. So why don't you step down, you stupid bitch, and kneel before your new queen?
Ray. Or... Scarlet. Not this Scarlet.
For as long as I can remember, there was nothing I loved more than kicking ass.
Another Scarlet. Used her clip before. I was wondering... Wait. Is this your first time being here? Hold up. No, I would have noticed if you were here. This is one of my favorite VAs. But I haven't heard them in a game before. That's why I kept... Like, I was ignoring it, but...
I'm terrified of taking that gamble. If I lose, it's over.
Does that mean we're stuck being a back alley thug for life?
Of course not. Life-changing opportunities do come. When that time arrives, you need to be ready to put everything on the line. And even if you lose it all, you've got to be strong enough to handle it.
Yes.
How do you even prepare for such a thing?
Although, why are we getting life lessons from Crip? I appreciate you explaining your methods. But I hate that I'm agreeing with you.
How else? You just live your life to the fullest.
No, that's actually a good lesson.
Come on. Let's go hustle the Nikkes.
Okay.
Okay, it says go to the lobby. Let's see if I can bypass that. Take me here. I think I know what event that might have been talking about. And that is partially what I was worried about. I think it might have been this one. Oh, it actually says, dadgummit. I missed that. Underworld Queen in SIXO. Initial false allegation, missed SIXO. The unfortunate part is, I feel like, what does this say? Perilous Siege, SIXO. And I currently have this event. I almost looked at this. So you took the fall. Yeah, I think this was back when I was considering playing the game, and I was like, do I just look, look at the events? Or do I not? And I never completed it, because the other events that I did, well, no, I had to have, because I have this. Ah, shoot. I got distracted. I was trying to see the wallpaper, and I went to the home screen. Well, we started the next event. Oh, no! Okay, no. Skip that. Shoot. Nah, I think I need to stop. Shoot, I think I need to stop. See, the unfortunate part is the person I was discussing the game with, they don't know things in advance. They were going based off of what I told them. This might be the time. That's what this was for.
Faithfulness is the most important quality of a knight-errant.
Why are you in... That fit came with an event, but I'm not sure if it's here. So what I was talking to my boy about is that there was something he thought was absolutely necessary for me to see, but it hasn't appeared here yet. And we were thinking, wait. That's interesting. What's it called? Counters Goddess Eden Rapture Queen SIXO. That's a lot. I wonder if that would have been here from the beginning. Counters Deep MMR. Not here, huh? Cause see, I think whatever that, well no, I know what it is. That event, it's not a matter of time either, because this event was one of the most recent ones. And so was this one. And of course, you can still look like this was gone. But I can still...
Is the queen descending?
We can still look at this. And if there was any other doubt, I just looked at the beginning. Fog Hollow is the only one left. Okay. I think this is something I gotta determine. Okay, I thought about it. They told us how it ended. I can't see a lot of people being interested in seeing me. This isn't one of the big events, and even with the big events like the Crown Kingdom, which is right up here, got decent amount of traction. I feel like most won't be interested. Some might. But I feel like for this, people want the main bits. So if I could just go through it now, I would. Let me try this. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy was a part of your crew. Okay. Okay. I decided. It's Moran's event. So I'm curious. And I'll take it as a sign. I have you right now. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna make a detour. Maybe many people won't see it. But that's never been why I do things. I do things because I want you all to have all the experience. And if there's something I haven't seen, and you all haven't seen, then we go together. And I get the sneaking suspicion like Moran's about to either redeem herself from whatever that event was, or we could be ending the threat of SIXO permanently, meaning that event would become irrelevant after this. I may not have known what they were talking about back then, but that'll allow us to leave. Yeah. I'll do it.
That's it. Bring forth your full strength.
And then after I do, that means I gotta get your... Yeah. I might do it.
If you're ever having any difficulties, don't hesitate to reach out. I can help.
Nah, you the coolest one, all right? You the coolest one! And then after that, maybe I'll get this. And then we'll head back to the story. How much time do I have before this event goes away? 10 days? I can make that work. All right, yeah. I will meet you all back.